So what's good, Joe? We are back, and today I want to talk about the Denver Nuggets and why this team is primed to win the 2022 NBA championship, or one of the best constructed teams ever seen in NBA history, and that is the focal point of today's video. I want to talk about how good the Denver Nuggets can actually be because I'm looking at the future of this team and it's insane. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like on it. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's aim for 130 likes for more basketball content, more bangers on the way. You guys already know the vibes, but enough of that intro. Let's get straight into this video because I'm telling you, man, Denver, the future looking really, really bright. So to start this thing off, guys, currently the Denver Nuggets are tied 1-1 against the Portland Trail Blazers, and I'm not even worried about this season because I'm going to be completely honest. They probably will not win a championship in 2021. However, before the playoffs, before all these injuries and all this random stuff started happening, I actually had the Denver Nuggets being my dark horse to make it out of the Western Conference before Jamal Murray tore his ACL. Without Jamal Murray, it's going to be very, very tough. However, I wouldn't put it past him because this team has so much depth on it. Let's talk about some of the standouts on this team. We obviously have to start off with the Joker, Nikola Jokic, the 2021 MVP. Look, man, debate your mama. He's winning. He's winning this award no matter what happens. And the Joker is one of those guys where he's almost good at everything. I mean, of course, his defense could be a little bit better, but rebounding, passing, scoring, he can do it all. And he's really, really efficient and really, really conservative as well. Last year, I had a hot take. I said that the only way this team wins the championship is if Porter becomes their best player. I still wouldn't say that I'm completely wrong. However, I was definitely sleeping on the Joker. He's improved so much. He's starting to look a little bit more aggressive, which is great. He might be the best Nuggets player to ever wear 15. And I know it sounds crazy for me to say it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. They obviously have Michael Porter Jr., the steal of the 2018 draft. I actually talked about that draft class a few days ago, how they will be one of the best draft class of all time. Check out that video. Link is in the description below. But obviously they have Michael Porter Jr., and by next season, I'm gonna be expecting him to take another step. Over the last month, he's been averaging 25 points per game. Michael Porter Jr. is one of the most efficient players we have ever seen. And to me, I still think that he has the potential to be one of the top 15 best players in this league. Michael Porter Jr. is like 6'11", can handle the ball, can shoot the ball. I believe this year from three, he's shooting over 45%, which is insane. He knocks down his free throws. His defense is getting better and better. This guy averaged 19 on limited touches. I keep saying it. If this man was on any other team, especially a bad team, he'd be putting up 26 points per game in his sleep. They obviously have Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray definitely wasn't as good as last year in the bubble. This is a guy that can score, defend, and shoot. I would take that over anybody, possibly eventually make an all-star team. They also went ahead and picked up Aaron Gordon from the Orlando Magic. And Aaron Gordon, I ain't gonna lie, man, he's fit in on this team very, very well. Maybe not putting up absurd scoring numbers, but overall from defense, from just playing his role, they're gonna re-sign him. So yeah, Aaron Gordon, another big piece of this team. And just like I said before, this team has some of the best depth I've seen in the entire NBA. Obviously, this year, Jordan Clarkson, Joe Ingles, and the Jazz's bench has been insane. But just looking at this team's depth, none of these guys will pretty much ever be in consideration for that sixth man because there's so many of them, and the way that the Nuggets give out minutes, it's just not enough time. Marcus Howard is finally getting minutes during the playoffs, which I'm pretty sure the Nuggets did not intend for him to actually be playing this good. But he is a sniper. Campazzo, Austin Rivers, Bol, and so many other assets. And yes, Bol is kind of overrated a little bit, but Bol is still a unicorn. It's still somebody they can develop. The one thing I credit these teams for is they're good at development because literally Porter's rookie season, they was not letting this man play at all. They was not giving him no time on the court at all, and they gradually increased it, and they've been doing the same thing for all of their draft picks. They are honestly one of the best teams that I have ever seen. The future of this team is so deadly because it's mostly young players. Porter, like I said before, has superstar potential. Jokic is about to be an MVP, and Porter reminds me so much of KD. Minus defense. However, guys, it's getting so much better. Jokic is 26, Murray is 24, Porter is 22, and this team has the potential to be the next Golden State Warriors dynasty, a team built organically through all of their draft picks. And the thing that makes this even more scary is that this team could also have Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, but that's besides the point because, guys, I mentioned earlier, this team is so good at drafting talent. This year, they picked up RJ Hampton. They ended up trading him and picking up Gordon, but Hampton is balling out in Orlando. They are really good at finding those gems in the draft and just taking calculated risks, because Porter was a calculated risk. RJ Hampton, another guy who fell in the draft, they see him there, they pick him up. This team is really good at doing that, and I really respect it because so many other teams outthink themselves. Like, you have the 13th pick. Why not gamble on somebody who could potentially be a star? Makes no sense to me why teams don't do it. But yo, guys, shouts out to Denver for actually doing this. I think that Porter has the potential to actually be the #1 option on this team. But regardless, Jamal Murray, because let's be honest, Jokic, Porter, both those guys will end up being 1 and 2 one way or another. But Jamal Murray as a third option, once everyone hits their prime, is still really deadly, because this is a guy who can be relied on in the clutch. A lot of championship teams have guys like this, and this is what makes the 76ers and Ben Simmons a really skeptical team to actually believe in, because in those close games, I'm not counting on Ben Simmons to hit a clutch free throw or score a clutch bucket. I'm just not doing that. Throughout NBA history, majority of the teams have always had a reliable ball handler who can be counted on to play defense, can score, can drain a clutch shot. I mean, guys like Dwayne Wade, Chauncey Billups, a few seasons ago with Kyle Lowry, Tony Parker, all those guys that can be relied on to play both ways and actually be a threat offensively late game. And Jamal Murray as a third option is perfect for it. So yes, Denver, to me, 2022, I really believe that that's going to be their year, because Murray's coming back. Porter is taking another step, and they finally get a full season of Aaron Gordon and so many of these other guys. There's opposition. Brooklyn is definitely a team we got to worry about because chemistry is only going to be getting better. The Sixers just had the #1 seed. Got to worry about them. The Boston Celtics, maybe they go ahead and kind of improve. Most of the players are young anyways. Other than those teams, I'm sus on a lot of the other teams as to how they improve. The Phoenix Suns, maybe, because DeAndre Ayton looks comfortable, man. But the Lakers, I don't know. The Jazz, I don't know. Like, guys, so many different things can happen. However, next season, I think that Denver will be a bigger threat than they've ever been before, barring injury. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Denver, will they win the 2021 NBA championship? I made a video about Golden State last year, injuries. I made a video about Brooklyn, still a possibility. So go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. First off, which team do we need to worry about the future? And who is going to win the 2022 NBA championship? So many different things can happen, but right now I'm putting all my money on Denver. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and drop a like on it. Go ahead and subscribe. Help me reach 100K subscribers. And if you guys want to check out any other videos on this channel, some should pop up right now. Check out these bangers. And other than that, y'all follow me on Twitter at LegendaryEA, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, y'all.